Huzzah! Hello everybody, it is Angel DeVille, and I am on crunch time. No, it's not a bad joke. It's actually Skittles' birthday is coming up within tomorrow, and my bird brain completely spaceballed on it for about 2 days, and I feel really bad now, so I have decided to make her a tea box. Yes, I said box very weirdly. I've been pronouncing words very weirdly lately. I kind of notice it every so often, but I really don't care because I don't like being like everybody else, which is something I will do next time on a video. For the reason why I am the way I am, besides all the BS happened in my childhood, blah, 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 nobody really cares at the moment, blah. But I ran into 2 problems. Technically 5. I ran into 5 problems. 1, I don't have enough tape for the little gifts that I'm giving her, which I'm getting that little bit. I don't have enough glue for a backup when I run out of tape, because I'm probably just gonna go with the glue backup anyway, just so I know that I get it all done without going, oh, well, here's some part taped, here's some part glued, here's some wrapped up madness that I didn't want to do, and I'm being more handful today, which is weird. I need to stop watching videos of people in their hands. Oh. Anyway, I've always done shit with my hands, so. So here's my first 2 problems. 3 is I found these really awesome monster boxes, and she loves Monster. Monster? I said monster right the first time, then I say monster on the second shot. Whatever. It's just how I am. I speak very weirdly. You guys understand. It's okay. But I wanted to make candles out of these, but I don't know how I'm going to do it because how I have this measured out for these, even if I have them all the way over here, I'm still going to have part of the word on there, so it's like I'm going to have to figure out how to cover that up the best as I can. And even trying to do it, even just looking on my end with having it wrapped centered up between the Monster logo and then the Pacific Punch part, I'm still cutting off half the word punch. Or the CH for it. So there's a few problems right there. So I'm trying to work around that and figure out how I'm going to turn the logos into handles for it. And yeah, now I'm really looking at this, the handle part isn't going to really work because these edges are so it's not really going to work like how I want it to. And I just noticed how that's more lower down than this one is. But yeah, it's okay with that because it's all getting covered up anyway. But I probably could shrunk that side in a little more. Actually, no, now I can still do it because then I can just do it like this. But then that would be held really weird. Because you're going to pick it up, the handles would be here then. And that's just going to look so freaking wonky. But, so there's those 3 problems right there. My 4th one is, the 4th one is trying to cover this with paper so I can have a fresh start, but I'm going to have to do thin glue to it. I really don't want to do all that because I want to make sure it sticks for a long-lasting run. And luckily I do have a whole thing of toothpaste? Really? You're not working with toothpaste, genius. Come on, use your freaking brain. I know you've only been up for a little bit, but use your brain, girl. Glue. I was trying to say the word glue. I don't know, the other day somebody said something about glue paste, or pasty glue. I don't know what that is. I'm guessing they just meant paste. Like the stuff you get in kindergarten and stuff like that. I've never gone to kindergarten. But I do, and I am heavily aware that there is a thing called paste. But I think that's what they were trying to sell me, or trying to explain to me. Ugh, I got gunk all in my eyes. Gross. But I think that's what they were trying to tell me. Or say, that's the better brand, or that's the better substitute for glue, I guess, what they're trying to tell me. But I have a whole thing of this though still. But I don't want to use this on the mini packets, on the mini gifts, because it's going to be really, really weird. And it would be my luck that the glue would contaminate the present, and then that would just be a complete waste of my time. So that's why I'm going to go with the stick glue, which brings me to issue number 5. Yeah, I just came up with 5 reasons or 5 issues that I wasn't even trying to think of. There's only 2 issues. Those handles and gluing the box. They're the only issues. Like, I already had to staple it. I don't know if you guys can... Oh yeah, you guys can see that. Like, I already stapled the sides to make it more even because I didn't like how they were originally glued on there. But here's my 5th reason and my 5th issue. Besides, I'm just all over the place. Like, okay, I need everything to be perfect. I need it to be this way. I need that way. I don't even know why I'm trying so hard. I'm also waiting for how long somebody can tell me what is different in this entire picture. I'm just curious how long it'll take, because I still feel weird. But I feel good. I actually feel good. But my glue dried up some. But it's still usable. That's the funny part. I already did a paper test and everything. Like, it's still usable, but it just doesn't have its purple color anymore. But this I'm probably going to use for the mini... Yeah, no, it's okay. Just run through the background. No, that's okay. No, I'm not going to judge you guys at all. You're good. Tally-ho. You're good. And then my little Susie Q. Ugh. If I ever have a kid, or if somehow I manage to have a kid, never going to happen. But just in case syndrome is a laugh for his humor, if I ever name my kid Susie, I will shoot myself. I'm a namesist. I don't even know if that's a real word. Somebody who hates certain names. I don't know if a namesist is even it. I know there's cysts for everything. There's heightists, racists. There's something else. People that hate heights, spiders, water. Really freaking weird. I've never known somebody can hate water, but apparently people have a fear of water. It's not even the fear of drowning. It's actually the fear of water. But I hate certain names. Susie is one of them. That is probably number 2 on my list. Followed by... Not even going to get into it. If you guys want to know the entire list, let me know in the comments, because that would be really, really awesome. Because that is a list and a half that is going to be joyous to do. But even if I use... Well, I'm not going to use tape now, yeah, because I already have that all planned out. This is how my brain goes. This is how my brain is when I'm doing a project. I always talk out loud, and like I'm always bouncing off ideas kind of thing, which is therapeutic, and it's not crazy, thank God. Thank you, doctor, for telling me this. Actually, my dad told me that it's perfectly okay to talk out loud and talk to yourself to an extent to work out problems. So I am very proud of my dad. I'm very glad my dad told me that. But my still big problem is, though, is getting this covered with paper because, like... Well, yeah, if you do it the small way, yeah. And then just cover it all the way down. But then that's still going to be, like, a lot of glue that I really kind of don't want to overuse. But I also kind of, like, want this all covered. So if I do all the bottom, I can, like, do everything else. But I just veered off on 20 different subjects in my head, and I need to veer back to the original subject. I have, like, no game plan. This is just, like, random last-minute thing, and I don't even have a full game plan. It's there. I see how it looks in my head. I can perfectly visualize it now. But it's just, like, I don't know how to fully go with it. Part of me says cover it from the inside and then do the out, and then vice versa. Because when I do the other side, that bottom piece will be covered, but then it's like, I don't even know what I'm doing. Because then that's going to be a lot of glue work, and I don't really know how well my dry time is going to be, since this is mixed with like 2 different glues and a little bit of water. I don't know why or how. Mainly why I put water in here, I think is so I could loosen it up for some reason, because it seemed too thick, and now I think about it, that was just really stupid. Yeah, this is gonna be... Her big butt is in the mini mocha. Hi, Nexu. What are you doing, silly? If I fits, I sits. Is that the ruling still? She's like, what, Ma? Say what, Mom? If I fits, I sits. And this is like the tiniest box. Salem can't even get his big bum in there. And you're twice his age. You're 2 years... No, wait a minute. You're like... You're in your 20s now? Human years, I think? Or cat years? Human years? Yeah, that'd be human years. You're like in your 20s or something. Wow, you had that when you were in your teens. Oh my god. You're not even a spinster anymore. But baby, you can't ruin the box, because that's mommy's box. I got another box for backup, but I don't want that box, because that box isn't going to do me Jack Nicholson's. Yes, I just said that. Deal with it. Don't do me jackals. If you want a box... I don't even know what this even is. Coconut? Coconut shavings. That's what this was from. Or is from. Here, girl, if you want a box, there's a box. It's a crooked box, but it is still a box. There you go. I just set the box up where it's kind of like angled, then the cats can chop through. Hold on. See? You can kind of see. Oh, no, yeah, there you go. See? And now she's going in the box. Okay. And I don't even know why I'm trying to keep this as a secret, because I don't even know if people are even... I don't even know if she watches the channel. I want to say yes, and I want to say no, so I'm trying to keep this as secretive as possible until later in the day. Or in my case, later in the night, because this is going to be the project of the day. Kind of, ish. I still need my nails back. Even if I staple it, that would still look so freaking retarded. I say things so weird. But it would be fitting though, because I'm not even color in the base. Unless, wait a minute. I have mint green still. I can use that as an outer shell. No. No. I will use the mint green that I have, which I have red, pink paper, blue paper, and green paper. It's kind of funny because they're... Yeah. I'll just line it with the green paper inside. Yeah, but it's still... Well, not really, because if you do it right, have a little bit of white in here, because everything's going to get covered. And I don't even have to glue the inside part if I don't want to or need to. Oop. Salem is the first victim in the box. Go from there. That'll give you a little bit more room to work with. And then corner-wise, you can just make strips and go from there. Okay, so my game plan is done, and I will see you guys in a little bit now that I actually kind of thoroughly thought that out, because she loves the color green and purple and... Excuse me. Excuse me. Ugh. I'll just do the inside, the mint green. Freaking Oompa Loompa. Are you kidding me? So yeah, I actually got this. I'm going to be doing the gluing process because I know that's going to take the longest, and then do the little presents, since we already seen how that's made numerous times, and there's a whole playlist for that, because there's so much madness. So yeah, when I come back to this, I don't even know where this is even going to go. I think I may just leave this as a floating video, not even put it in a playlist. I don't know. If I do, it'll be in the art side notes. I don't know. And I think about I should have grabbed more boxes for myself personally so I could play with my tea. Because I have way too much tea now that's just being overflown, and I don't know what to do with everything. But, and I was a bad girl. I bought more tea. It was only 2 more. It was only 2 more, and I'm completely done. I'm not buying no more tea for about a year-ish, maybe. It depends on what I find out there, and especially with new adventures, it'd be a whole new territory, so... Why? This is why I can't leave boxes on the ground, because you guys tear right into it. And you stepped on your little brother. Wow, you're such a jerk. Salem is such a jerk. He just stepped on Tiger's head like he's on the box like, I'm gonna crush my brother. Screw this. I love my kids. Anyway, I will see you guys later within the day because the gluing isn't going to take that long. I'm going to have like the heater or something on it, or I know something that's hot enough to dry the liquid. Why did I just try to say liquid? Why? Why did I even finish the word liquid? I should just... I'm going to figure a way how to dry this really, really quick. I would use a hair dryer, but I don't own one anymore. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks to my ex who stole it from me. Psycho bitch. But yes, this is going to be my game plan. I'm going to basically just leave a little bit inside of it. Just leave like a little bit inside of it so I can have something to work with. And then overlap the inside with green. And then I can have this beautiful white canvas to go off on some crazy art designs, which you'll pretty much be seeing a lot of that. You guys will be seeing the whole customized thing of it, and then the final parts of everything. So I know this whole thing was just scattered and not making sense, but in a way, making sense. In a way. So, yeah, wish me luck. I'm really gonna need a lot of luck on this one because, again, this is like... not just it being last minute, but also just... not well thought out. I have a perfect picture in my head of it. Like, I know how it's all gonna look. I know all of the little stuff. I know what the top, like, the lid piece is gonna be. I already figured out my problem with the handles. I can use the Mocha, the Mocha Monster box. Cut those down. Use those as the handle for the lid part. And then have the Pacific Punch. I was going to say specific. Oops. Pacific Punch as the side handles. Or something to that effect. I'm not really sure yet though, because that sounds pretty cool now I think about that. Or just have the Monster or Juice Monster part as the handles. So that would be like stacked on top of each other. So those are going to be really tall handles. So if I cut those down, cut a little bit from the red, slip those somehow in there. I'll figure out those handles because I think I have a rough idea of where I want to go with that one now I think about that. I think I might got this. I might have this. So I'll see you guys in the next one. And like I said, I might just leave this as a floating video. Or chuck it into art side notes, or just make a completely new playlist. I don't know just yet. I already have a ton of playlists on here already for specific things, and a lot of them I need to kind of like either mesh back together or... I don't know, I'm kind of like really weird. I like keeping my things in like a proper or a somewhat proper order. So instead of having like say part 15 to tea tasting, have that all in a tea video, and then have like tea gifts part 20, and it's like, well, that doesn't seem right, because then you would have to like, yeah, I'm really weird, but still. I'll see you guys in the next one, which isn't going to take me too bloody long, thank God. And hopefully my handle idea works, and if not, I may just leave out the lid, but I still want to do a lid for all of this. So I will see you guys in a little bit. I know this is so much